Hey everybody, special episode of Heart and Hustle. Today we're going to talk about big penis-sized ships.
Really? That's what we're talking about today?
We talked about that. Yeah, I think we'll hit the topic and basically socialism and
Ish.
lazy people. Stay tuned. So the big question is this. How are leaders like you that recognize people and technology are the backbone of the company they're building continue to make progress when they have no clear idea on how to develop individuals and utilize technology in a way that helps them remain profitable? That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answers. This is Tom and Michaela, and welcome to the Heart and Hustle podcast. Hey everybody, welcome back to a special episode of Heart and Hustle. I am wearing my Lake Powell hat. Had to kind of change it up a little bit.
A special episode, huh?
A special episode.
Okay.
This is a special episode. It kind of, you sent me this article the other day on how nobody wants to work anymore.
That's what they're
Yahoo
saying.
News, best news source in the world. If you haven't, go check it out every
Yahoo
morning.
News.
22 times a day. I'm on Yahoo News. That's where I kind of get all my little
It's
tips.
his main
and tricks.
news source.
My main news source.
Yes.
So, what's your take on that? Nobody wants to work any day. The people in Pennsylvania, I was just reading, it says that this guy says they came into work and nobody wants to work today. The Taco Bell says we're short-staffed and sorry, go home, we're closed. And we saw it here, local Lincoln, Nebraska Burger King. We talked about in episode number 16, but
I think they even used that in that Yahoo News article.
They
that
did.
National article. They used that
Well,
Lincoln,
and-
Nebraska Havelock Burger King news article that, sorry, we all quit. We're done.
And they even 3 or 4 weeks ago, we're up in Omaha at Fuddruckers, and there was that sign that went up there and
Long-haired
says,
hippies
"Long-haired
can apply."
hippies, come apply now." It's like, this is your deal.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't believe that statement is true. I don't believe that nobody wants to work anymore.
I'm excited that they
that's
don't.
true. But I also understand what people are saying because it's really hard to find people right now. It's hard to find good people that you can trust, that you can believe in, that you can stand with, that will stand with you. It's not easy right now. So what do you mean by when you say I'm excited about that?
I'm excited for it.
Excited for what, how?
I'm very excited for the people that say, I don't want to work anymore. I'm very excited for the individuals or the entrepreneurs out there that are saying, I don't want to work anymore and I'm tired of it. I'm burnt out. And, because they've been granted so much pandemic money or child tax credit money. I mean, I know people that are getting $1,500 a month for child tax credit money for just simply having kids. It started July 15th.
Yeah,
I know people,
that's a whole nother political issue that we don't want to get involved
No, we're not
going to
get into it.
But what makes you excited about that? As an entrepreneur,
because it means
how does that excite you?
Because it means I get more freaking customers. So I'm excited when it's Monday and it's a holiday. It's the fake President's Day. We're gonna have a holiday for President's Day and everybody else isn't working, or it's some weird August and half the block takes off for a weekend holiday like in Europe or whatever it is out there in England, and people take an entire month off. I'm excited for it. I'm happy for it because you know what? Leave. Go work because I'm going to freaking hustle my ass off and get more clients and get more customers and do more work in those times that you're gone. And then you're going to look back and probably be mad, upset yourself for taking the time off. So as far as I'm concerned, all those wannabe entrepreneurs out there, the ones that are actually saying, hey, I don't want to work and I can live off government money, or else I can, get my tax credits in, or, my pandemic money or my stimulus checks and I can make rent this month. Go ahead all day long.
Okay, but on the flip hand side, we still have to have employees to support all those new clients that are coming in.
We do.
That's
And
difficult.
yes, it is difficult, hard to find. It's difficult to find those employees, but the ones that are out there doing crap and not doing anything and sitting on mom and dad's couch playing Space Jam, I was going to say. That was a horrible movie. Space Jam, they came out with a new
That
movie.
was so long ago.
No, they re-released it.
Oh, that's... can we not come up with anything new?
No, everything. Top Gun.
Well, I'm excited about that one.
I know you're excited
I
about that
cannot
one.
wait for Top Gun.
You were
to
talking
come
about in
out.
your sleep the other night.
I was not, but I can't wait for that to come out. Going to the theater for that.
But
one
what I'm
for
saying,
sure.
though, honestly, is that I'm happy that the ones that don't want to work, I don't have to dick with their resumes. I don't have to screw with their applications that come in. I don't have to do anything because they have to apply to actually apply. And I see you kind of spacing off there, thinking, "What the hell's going on here?" Rewind that and slow mo that or something. But you're like, "Okay, Tom, whatever." But when you weed WEED through resumes, and you're finding people that are unemployment and they have to apply because they have to make their unemployment marks. I don't want them anyways.
Right.
I don't want to see them. And we used to see them all the time, but now
We
the
still see
applicants
'em
that
a
are
lot.
coming through, honestly, I don't know this. I'm guessing yes or no. Do you see more people applying for the jobs here instead of organizations that are somewhat skilled or better off skilled than they were maybe 6 months ago? And they were like, we're kind of specialized here, but maybe they were a puppeteer or something. Or
No.
well, that sucks.
It does. It really, really does.
I don't think so. The ones that I have read recently, it seems more of them are trying harder. You don't think so?
You see a very small portion of the resumes
do?
that I see. Yeah.
So how many do I miss?
Quite a few. I mean, we're getting applicants who are applying for positions that they have zero experience in. None. Zero. None. Absolutely nothing.
How many people have I hired that had zero experience?
Quite a few.
Yeah. You want to know why?
Why?
Because they had experience doing other things that I wanted that experience to be inside of here.
Yeah.
Devin will show his face right here. Ding, Devin. Wonderful kid. Zero real world experience. Like some.
Okay, but he
Some school.
at least he went to college for it.
He went to college, but we all know, we talked about this before, but college is college.
Nothing.
The big zit off Animal House,
I'm a zit. Get it?
So it doesn't teach you anything anymore. College is a joke. Sorry, different episode. We always say different episode. But
We have a lot of different
It's a joke.
episodes.
But what Devin had in his experience is that his experience with doing certain things, editing or whatever it is, was highly valuable to me. And for a person to be able to show how he's going to operate in a position which he is brand new for and document that entire journey is highly valuable. And to me, that is why I hired him. I didn't hire him off his networking skills. I hired him off his ability to document his day-to-day.
That was an entry level position. Anyway,
I
so
hired
we knew what we were expecting.
Craig Jansen. Everybody go out and find him. Craig Jansen, LinkedIn. I hired Craig for one reason and one reason only. He put headlights on his lawnmower because he had to mow after his main job. He had to earn extra money, so he went out and he had to mow at night, and the sun was setting that first year, so he puts headlights on his lawnmower so he can continue to mowing until 9 p.m. at night. That was the only reason I hired him. The only reason. Because he showed ingenuity, he showed the ability to speak to. I hired Brock for certain reasons, not because of his technical ability, but for his ability to communicate with customers, how he spoke with people over his phone, the phone manners. I happened to get as a bonus his ability to troubleshoot things, which he was decently good at, I feel. So I've hired everybody, I can't say everybody, most folks off their secondary values, which they probably didn't even see in themselves. In fact, I had people that after 2 or 3 years quit, and they quit in a flaming ball of glory saying, "My God, I would never come to work for you again, and this was horrible. I felt like I was overworked, and you're moving too fast, and you're moving 1,000,000 miles an hour and everything else," which is probably true. And I have the email or the text right here, and I'll show it. Screenshot here. Thank you, Tom. This is like 4 years later, 3 years later. Thank you, Tom. You were the most beneficial person showing me what customer service is really like and what it really is going to take. And today, he is still running his own little IT shop, doing, I think, a really good job in what he's doing. He kind of works within his specialized field, but he's very happy that he went through that. He knows exactly now how to treat clients and customers and go that extra mile. I mean, it was last night. Where was I at 11 11:30 last night.
Last night.
Don't say the
11:30.
customer. But
Oh, yes.
did I
Yes.
see something at 10:15 at night?
You did.
Texting the CEO, texting the, leadership team and saying, hey, this is offline and they're not a 24/7 facility, but they could be a 24/7 facility because people do kind of come in and that device was offline.
Mm-hmm.
See, I got to go. In fact, I think the kids tucked themselves in the bed. In fact, I know they did. Hope they didn't keep us up, but nonetheless. But it's just a day in the life.
Right.
And those are the people that give a shit, the people that, are the movers and the shakers, the ones that honestly care about the clients, the customers, the people that they work with.
Mm-hmm. And that's what the culture is saying, though, now, is that people don't give a shit.
No.
And that's, we're even
And that's what
fighting
I am
that.
saying.
People don't give a shit.
And that's why I'm happy that they're not applying. Because the ones that don't give a shit aren't going to apply anyways. They're going to sit back and suck it from mom and dad and work on government money all day long and be happy. And I'm happy for them. I'm happy for them that they don't have to go out and do that. That's wonderful. But those are not the people I want to have working with me or my clients or anybody that we deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Right. I think a lot of entrepreneurs feel that way. But on the flip side, entrepreneurs are really struggling with keeping up with, because, business keeps moving, it keeps growing, it's going well, but we still have to have those employees who give a shit to be able to support us and vice versa.
But I think where entrepreneurs struggle is that it's not that they don't give a crap. I think it's because they're used of getting away with far less. So they were able to
Yes.
pay a person a decent wage, which they're barely grabbing a few things and happy, and they have the traditional pizza Fridays or quarterly outing with the team or whatnot. And nowadays they find themselves having to give more.
Yes.
When sales are down, now they have to give more. So now they're giving more perks and more
It's like
money or more food.
employers are having to give and give and give and give to get the same output, but still having to move forward in business. And we just read an article the other day where, people don't want to come back to work. They'd rather just work from home. So people are literally giving vacations.
Oh yeah, here's a cruise for your family.
Cruise vacations to their employees to get them to come back to work.
Yeah.
And when you're facing situations like that, that's going to break a small to medium sized business real quick.
It will. It will break a small to medium sized business that is running on single digit margins already. It will not break a small to medium sized business that is running on single digit margins already, and the CEO or the executive leadership team are living it high on the hog. I know many small to medium sized organizations that the leadership teams are all driving BMWs. They're all living in very expensive homes. They're taking very expensive vacations. They're driving very nice cars. And I'm not talking like a Mercedes or something crazy or something stupid. Of course, my version of nice is a 2021 Bronco, but damn Ford. But
We can't even get
now.
the Bronco.
I can't get my Bronco. But people that are driving Lambos and Ferraris, and they have them parked in the garage, and yet their employees are making 15, 16, 17 bucks an hour. There's a big disparity. Like Jeff Bezos, getting back from his little penis-sized rocket ship thing that goes off and says, thanks to all the Amazon employees for letting me do this. It's bullcrap. I'm going to continue to drive my 2014 Escape with 203,000 miles on it, and I'm happy to, because I know that I can give every employee company cars. I know that we can give every employee a really, really good wage. I understand that we give unlimited vacations. I understand that next weekend when we move into our new facilities that, probably 40, 50, 60% of the team has prior plans, and it'll be you and I 48 nonstop, 96 hours nonstop, hanging TVs, mounting equipment, doing this podcast, doing everything real time. And I'm happy for that. I'm happy that they can take time off. I'm happy that they can go and do their thing. And there's zero expectation that they're here. But if they are here, wonderful. If they're not here, that's fine, but there's no grudges. And there will never be a grudge against that. Mm-hmm. Now, public service announcement, any employee of ours that would like to be here next weekend on August 1st,
We're moving.
please feel free to join us because we
could
will
use
need
your
some help.
help.
But if you're not here, enjoy your time off. Anyways, sorry about that. I had to jump there.
Had to do that. Well, yeah, I mean, I think employers everywhere are kind of feeling that pinch of, do people really want to work? Do they want to come back to work? Are they fighting for their wage? Are they fighting for their positions? Are they fighting for their lot in life, so to speak? And I don't think people are fighting that hard anymore. But
No, I think the ones that are not fighting are going to suck it up and feel that they're winning. I think the ones that are working through it and working hard are going to be more noticed in the organization. I think that those ones that are working hard through this and showing up in the office and not working from home as some out are going to be exemplified, and those will be the future leaders of the company.
Probably.
Those will be the ones in the next 5 or 10 years that will elevate themselves to the senior positions, the CEOs, and so on and so forth. Everybody else, they'll just bitch and complain about it. And in 10 years from now, they'll wonder what happened, why they get passed over, and they're going to quickly forget that they were the losers. So
we'll see. Time will tell.
thanks for joining. If you haven't been to Lake Powell recently, the water's dropping.
That's
We were
what
there,
we've heard.
No, you saw. We were there in March.
Well, I've only been there once. So
This is hat number 2. Hat number 1 got chewed up by the dog.
they did it.
We did, but this lovely gal over here got me another one, so
Yeah.
I'm happy with it.
It's a good hat. Looks good on you.
Anything looks good on me, but
Oh my gosh. Okay. Bye.
all right, guys. Check you later. Bye.